Hi there, I'm Lee Merrick. I operate in the heart of the Black Country. I cover all of Dudley, Wolverhampton and Walsall postcodes. I started work in Lloyds Bank and stayed there for 30 odd years. Wanted a fresh challenge, so 5 years ago I left the bank and started my crazy world of estate agents. I offer a full range of services across sales and lettings, so I sell properties for my vendors, find dream homes for my buyers, and then I also offer a full letting service, which is finding tenants for my landlords and landladies, and also operating a full managed services for them as well. I've lived in the local area all of my life. I was born in Worsley Hospital, just down the road from where we are now, and I've lived here for the last 40 odd years. The location for me works really well. For work or for leisure, you can get into Birmingham city centre very easily. Wolverhampton, where a lot of my property deals are based, but you can jump in the car and within 20 minutes, half an hour, be in the countryside, get away from it all. Yes, I'm married to Vicky. Have been married for 6 years now. We've been together nearly 11. I've got two children from my first marriage, and now grown up, and I've got two stepsons. One's just finished uni and another one's just started down at Worcester. The great thing about being self-employed and the flexibility that the IAD model gives me is that I can work, I can cut my own cloth. I can work an hour a day, 4 hours a day, 50 hours a week or 10 hours a week. And what I really like, the difference from being employed to self-employed, is that I can work Saturdays, Sundays and then take time off. So if there's doctor's appointments or I'm needed to run a taxi service for my kids or my wife, that's very easy to do. Whereas in the old role, you'd have to ask permission and duck out, and it was a crazy world. So the flexibility to do my own thing now is something that's really important to me. There's plenty of places to get out and about in the Black Country in Birmingham. You can go into the city centre, a range of great quality restaurants, cinema, theatre, Cadbury World, Sea Life Centre, lots of arenas, so concerts. But more locally, I like to go out for meals, drinks, playing golf here down at Hagley Golf Club. Really enjoy getting out and about, working hard but playing hard too. I'm a massive Villa fan, which working in Wolverhampton sometimes brings its own challenges if results don't go our way. But I'm a season ticket at Aston Villa, have been for over 30 years now, so really enjoy, especially now the team are doing well. Being self-employed and working with the IAD model, I've just got total control over my time, my diary. I can spend quality time with clients now rather than have to rush to my next appointment. I don't work for a boss who's demanding of how many phone calls I make a day or how many clients I see. So I can really give that superior service by choosing to spend quality time with my clients and deliver that premier service. Going from employment to self-employment, I found it easier than I thought I might, even though there are benefits to having total control over your own diary. You do have to be disciplined and make sure that you get out of bed in the morning and indulge in the practices that are going to make your business grow. I prefer self-employment over employment every time, simply because, as I've said before, it gives me that power to do what I want, when I want and for how long I want. So I'm very reluctant to ever return back to an employed position. I think my advice to anybody who's thinking about going self-employed and joining IAD would be to reach out to an associate within the company now to understand the journey that they've been on and the choices, the questions they made to ultimately go from one model to another. Everybody's got their own stories, and I'd wholeheartedly recommend it, but it's not for everyone. You do have to have a financial security as you go from one model to another. But if you have the discipline and the drive, I would back anybody to make a success of it 100%. I think with the IAD, you have, even though you're self-employed and you are your own boss, there's always somebody at the end of the phone So if I need a training question, or I've got a question that's a technical question, I can ring people up. There's always somebody at the end of the phone or the end of an email. And at the end of the day, even though you're self-employed, you're never alone. And there is that support there. And I'm very, very grateful for that. So if you have a property to sell, or indeed you're a landlord and you have tenants to find, if you're in the Black Country, DY, WV or WS postcodes, please don't hesitate to give me a shout. There'll be no hard sell, no obligation. I just want to chat to you and your property needs, and hopefully I'll be able to help you. Please reach out.